Hello gamers, this is Noobzilla. As a lot of you already know, the game that I've been looking forward to the most over the last few years has been Camelot Unchained, and I have some good news for you. So here we are at the front page of CamelotUnchained.com, and I'm going to put all kinds of links down in the description box below, so you might want to check that out. But it says Camelot Unchained, a tri-realm MMORPG where you can become a legendary warrior, crafter, or leader of your realm. Alright, what got me excited was I was over here on their Twitter and it says Wednesday, 12 p.m., 9 a.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. UTC. We have a live stream Q&A of the first official class concept for Camelot Unchained. So I went ahead and clicked on that. That brings up this afternoon update, Tuesday, December 16th, 2014. And this is from the one, the only Mr. Marc Jacobs. He is a living legend for those that don't know. Alright, folks, tomorrow, December 17, 2014, we will have a very important video reveal plus live stream Q&A on our Twitch channel, which is here. And I'll put a link down to that below. At noon Eastern Time, 9 a.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. UTC, I will be introducing the first official class concept for Camelot Unchained. The reveal will be of a Viking warrior class with the working name title of Drengr. We will also be describing in great detail an interesting ability spec system for the Drengr and the other classes of Camelot Unchained. As part of this reveal, we will also be posting the internal class concept document, which was discussed around the studio before we decided to go down this path. The document has been slightly edited, but sections were added after feedback from our internal testers, who got to see and comment on the document weeks ago. So the FAQ and what has gone before sections were added based solely on their feedback and questions about the document. And it's pretty awesome that they're listening to the people that are internal testing and making changes accordingly. Can definitely respect that as a gamer. Alright, and he goes on to say, it isn't very often that an internal design document gets revealed to backers and potential players at this stage of development. We wanted our backers to see the kinds of things that go on here behind the scenes, as well as give them a lot of material for discussion. And well, this seems like the best way to do that. Please keep in mind that because this is an internal document and really falls into the category of a pitch or vision document of the type I used to write at Mythic, it is heavy on the ideas, concepts, but light on the actual implementation design details. That full design document would come next after the concept gets approved. As always, I didn't want to implement this system just because I thought it was a good idea. I wanted to get the feedback, suggestions, and criticism from the team first. Since they signed off on it, we're now presenting it to you and the rest of the world to see what path we want to go down with our classes for Camelot Unchained. Again, please remember this is a concept document and not a full design document, which would have implementation details, supporting artwork, etc. If you can't join us for this reveal, we will of course post the video on our YouTube channel here, and I'll put that down below as well. After the Q&A, we'll open a discussion on our forums where we continue to talk about this possible design for Camelot Unchained. As always, we are eager for your feedback, so please come join us there. Tomorrow is going to be a very interesting day, and that's Marc Jacobs. Alright, like I said before, here is their Twitter. It's at City State Games. Then it says City State Entertainment is a collaborative, passionate, and pugnacious game studio. We push the boundaries of MMORPG gaming to transmute traditional industry ideas. Once again, at City State Games. Alright, and here is their Twitch. It's www.twitch.tv/citystategames, and this is where it's going to be tomorrow. So you probably should check that out unless you're at work or school, because it's going to be pretty good. But like they said, if you aren't able to watch it, you can come back here and watch it later on Twitch, or watch it once they post it on YouTube. And next they have their Facebook page. There's 2,121 likes. Let's see if we can get some more likes. So if you have a Facebook account, could you go like this and share it with your friends, and that'll help them get a little more exposure. And that's www.facebook.com/citystateentertainment. Well, this has been Noobzilla. I hope you guys are looking forward to Camelot Unchained as much as I am. I was a big fan of Dark Age of Camelot back in the day. It was the second MMORPG I played behind Ultima Online. And a lot of what I look for in games right now had a lot to do with what I saw in Dark Age of Camelot. And after hearing Marc Jacobs and the rest of the CSE team, I can really jump on board with what they're trying to accomplish. And with all of the clones out nowadays of that game that shall not be named, it's good to hear a company take some risk here and make a game for the players, not for the suits. And a couple of the foundational principles of Camelot Unchained. I think there's 15 total. Let's go over them real quick. I will also have links to this down below. Foundational principle number 1, be willing to take risk even if fortune doesn't always favor the bold. Number 2, RVR isn't the end game, it's the only game, and that's realm versus realm. Number 3, you should always hold the hands of your little children while crossing busy intersections, but... Number 4, choice matters. Number 5, I still hate gold sellers. Alright. Number 6, rock, paper, scissors, snatch. Number 7, crafting should be fun, useful, and not induce carpal tunnel syndrome. I agree. This should be a chaotic game with epic surprises at every turn. Number 9, forced socialization was good, then bad. Is it time for a comeback? Number 10, pride, everywhere pride. And that is what a lot of games have been losing focus on. There's just really not a whole lot of pride, whether it's guild pride or server pride or faction pride or either personal pride. People just stop caring about a lot of stuff, so it's good to hear them say pride, everywhere pride. And we have number 11, sandboxes are great fun for kids and adults as well. I agree. Let me off this theme park ride because sandboxes, especially good sandboxes, that's where the fun is at. And number 12, speed matters. Number 13, chaos goes boing. Number 14, CSE subscriber promises. And number 15, stretching is good for the body, but be careful not to overdo it. And you can see each one of these principles here has a small little paragraph, but there's a ton more for each one. Let me go and click on this one. As you see, there's a lot of information, and you take that times 15, that'll give you a pretty good idea of where the game is going to be going. I want to thank you all for watching, and happy gaming.